I might two-step to the right, to the right, to the left. I got real in hell. Everybody put your fingers in the air. I might two-step.
All right. So the time is now 5:35 a.m. As you can see, we've got bags packed and we are headed to El Rancho, Santa Fe, California. I've never been to California. This is the first time. It is knocking off, I think, 3 of my goals for 2025 all in one. We're gonna talk about those as we get there, but for now, let's bounce because we might be late.
Yeah, look. It's like I'm racing on Father Time. Hard to see the vision when you only see dollar signs. Stick to plan A, cause the B feel like compromise. Think it's sweet, this the life they don't advertise. Supposed to use your voice, but when you do, you get ostracized. Love it, oh I love it. Land of the free with free speech, air quotes above it. Speaking of the quotes, don't look at those, we just blow the budget. Made $1 million off
finally at the gate. Actually, I've been here for a minute, but when I first got here, I kind of sat at a random gate. I'm at 814. 1, I never do lounges, and 2, there was no spot at 14. The reason why we're traveling today is I was able to crush 3 goals at once. 3 goals that I set for myself in 2025. Number 1 was to get into the automotive space. If you follow me on like TikTok and Instagram, not so much YouTube because I've only done 1 car video on YouTube, but on those other channels, you would see that I've been doing more car content. I did stuff for Audi, Kia, VinFast, been doing pretty well, and it's opened up opportunities for me. Number 2 was to travel to a place that I'd never been before. Number 3 was to be invited by a brand where they pay for everything and coordinate everything, and I essentially just have to show up at the airport, and that's pretty much exactly what happened. So we got invited to San Diego by Lincoln. They asked me to come and check out the new 2025 Lincoln Navigator. So I'm extremely excited because I've never really been in a luxury vehicle before. Like, I think in Canada that starts at like $130,000. It's insane to think that for the next 2 days, I'm going to be having opportunities to speak to people from Lincoln and also drive a car that not many people have driven before. I test out a whole bunch of features. The venue is supposed to be crazy. I've only seen pictures of it online, but from what I see and the reviews that I've read, apparently it's a really, really nice hotel. So in one fell swoop, we knocked out 3 goals for 2025 just based off of this. It's always just crazy to me that I started this back in like 2020 just on a whim with 0 expectations, no expectations of making money, associating myself with any brands. I think my only goal when I first started was to get a free pair of headphones, and now we're getting flown out internationally to check out luxury vehicles, bro. Like, this is insane. So we're at the San Diego airport. Obviously, I have no idea where I'm going because it's my first time here, but as we landed, I just realized that this is the longest that I've ever been on a plane. Previously, my longest flight was like 4 hours and 10 minutes. That was just a 5-hour, I think 40-minute flight. Another milestone off the list. Trying to find baggage claim because apparently the team from Lincoln is waiting there with the sign for me. So I'm looking around. They said they're at baggage.
Hi, how are you?
Sorry, I just don't want to put your face in the recording. Guess this is me. How's it going? Richard? Nice to meet you. It's way bigger than I expected it to be. That's the other thing. I've never been in a Navigator, so I'm excited to see what it's about. Yo! This is insane. So this is the 2025 Lincoln Navigator. I've never been in a Navigator in my life, and just from being here for 5 seconds, like, look how much room is in here, bro. 3 seats at the back. I don't even know what these remotes down here do. Like, just crazy space, especially for someone who's 6'3" and a bit, like, legroom for days. And then the front panel that's going on up there. Like, I imagine we're gonna learn about what all this stuff does, but as you can see, there's just so much tech in here. It's insane. Like, there's a screen right here, bro. Screen, headphones, those probably don't come standard. Another screen here. I imagine there's gonna be screens at the back.
There's also massage, heating, and cooling features. So, yeah. But we got about a 35-minute drive ahead of us. So let me know what you need, okay?
Awesome, thank you.
Look, we tastemakers, groundbreakers, we crown shakers. Moved outside the margin, we're writing, that's how we found paper. Hustle nature, since we was riding back on the scooter razors. Had no stable footage since then, I've been the earthquake.
From Toronto. Yeah, it was snowing when I left. Oh, so you know.
And again, I ain't taking minimums, my destiny was written in. Coming with a different scent, coming with a different stench. Smelling like greatness and I spray it every day, that's the latest. Moving crazy all around.
So I appreciate it, thank you.
I was hotter than my feelings.
How's it going?
Great.
Oh, shoot.
All set?
Yes, sir.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
You want them to...
Okay. Yo, let's go. This is crazy. It's got like a crazy old school vibe to it, man. Let me bring y'all along, bro. All right, so here's what we're working with. Let's go back. So obviously the front door that I just came through, right here is one closet. Dressers, always unpack as soon as you get wherever you're going. That's my rule. So that's gonna get filled up in just a second. On this side, we got closets, robe. You know what we're gonna do with those. Straight on, if there's a bathtub that can fit my tall eye. To the left here, old school washroom. I feel like I'm Prince Henry or something, bro. Bathtub, I haven't been able to fit in a bathtub since I was like 9 years old. We got a massive shower. Look how big this shower is. Like, what? Look at the size of the shower, okay? So massive shower with the bench. So call me old fashioned or uncultured, but this caught me by surprise and scared the hell out of me. It just auto opens and starts spraying, bro. And then on the side here, you have all these controls. So like, I could lift the seat without even touching it and close it back. And I can flush, and there's like all the bum cleaning stuff. As a germaphobe, somebody who absolutely hates washrooms and touching anything in a washroom, this is huge for me. I need one of these back home like yesterday. Back out to the main area, the bed, more storage space. I guess this desk is where I'm gonna be cooking up. Outside, little patio, gas fireplace they said, so you gotta ask them to turn that on. But overall, not so bad, bro. As I've been saying, things have been going well this year, considering where and how we started. This is, All right, so I still haven't put anything away yet. They told me to take a look at all the stuff that they've got going on. Sorry, let me fix this. They told me to take a look at all the stuff that they've got going on for us. So we've got name tags, your boy show, Lincoln logo, show and tag. First thing that we gotta do is at 4:30, immersion session. I have a whole agenda here, bro. This is official. Tomorrow, starting at 6:30, optional, sunrise yoga. I haven't done yoga, and the only yoga that I did is hot yoga. So we'll see how that goes. I'm excited, man. Sitting in that car for that little bit that I was in there, just in the back seat with like the chauffeur mode, the self-driving mode was insane. The heated and cooled seats with the full massage package was crazy. So I am looking forward to driving this car tomorrow. I've got too much gear. I packed too much stuff. So I'm hoping I can get the drone shots, I can get the rollers, I can get everything, because I really want to go ham, man. I want to knock this out of the park and make stuff like this a norm. This is incredible. I'm not really down with the wallpaper, but this whole experience in general has been insane. This just confirms to me, bro, that whenever you set things in stone, write it down, put your dreams on paper, and just work towards it. Don't care what anybody says. Do what you gotta do, because you know where you wanna be. Anyways, I'm gonna start unpacking my bags. This is what I mean. This is my camera bag. Super organized, but like I kind of just grabbed a little bit of everything because I wasn't too sure. Got the drone, we got the Osmo Pocket, 2 car mounts, 1 car mount for the Osmo, 1 car mount for my ZV. We got the X100 an extra phone because I want to do a little bit of comparison with the iPhone 16e and the Pixel 9a. Battery charger, strap for the camera, and that's just that bag. We still have my luggage over here that's got a couple other things in it. So yeah, I'm just gonna quickly unpack my stuff. I didn't bring that much because I'm only here for 2 nights, but I have a ton of camera gear because I didn't know what the circumstances are going to be like for shooting. So I got like an hour and 15 minutes before I got to be at the first briefing. I'm going to quickly swap batteries in the camera, get my drone ready, go outside, get as many drone shots as I can now. I haven't even really eaten today. As a matter of fact, I didn't eat. The only thing I ate was a blondie or whatever when I walked in, and they got me to sign like the waivers and all that. I'm hoping that we can eat some food soon, bro, because I'm wasting away.
Let me get everything straight. I'ma do whatever it takes. Getting it done, any means, get rid of these snakes. Fuck it, I'm up in my stakes. Going all in like get rid of these breaks. Now I ain't never gonna break.
So I just had a chance to walk around sort of the majority of the property, check out a lot of the Navigator activations and just see what's here at Rancho. And this place is beautiful. Sorry, I'm walking down a massive flight of steps right now, and I don't want to fall and hurt myself. And I only have 8 minutes before the meeting starts, so I'm gonna go get ready for that.
Now I ain't never gonna break. Double my pace till I go down one of the greats. One of the greats, whatever it takes, whatever it takes. Hey, yeah, clocked in, hitting the gym, locked in, getting it in. Sweat poured over my skin, pulling up, letting it spin. Hey. Let me get to it again. Do it for the kids that wish like him. Everybody starts somewhere, gotta let it begin. Championships, hey, I'm standing on strictly for the...
As you can imagine, at this point, I had been waiting for dinner all day, and the welcome dinner did not disappoint. The food was amazing, and the company was even better. I actually didn't realize it, but sitting at the table with me were a bunch of members of the Lincoln design team. So all of these people sitting at the table with me had their part in designing and actually getting this car to market, which was really cool. All right, so we just finished dinner. It is 8:11, but obviously with the 3-hour time difference, it's 11 in Toronto, plus I've been up since 5 a.m., so I am completely gassed. All that I have energy left to do is take a quick shower, offload the footage for today. I'm gonna try to edit some of it just so that the overall vlog edit isn't crazy, but I'm passing out, man, because we are supposed to wake up by 6 for this yoga. No guarantees. As much as I want to go, no guarantees. But absolutely, I'll be up for 7:30 for breakfast, so I'll catch y'all in the morning. Yo, good morning. It's Saturday, day 2. Taking a look outside. It's actually 6:57 a.m. Obviously, we're gonna be driving a lot today, but the weather doesn't seem to look like it wants to cooperate. Hopefully it's a good day. They're pairing us by 2s into each car, so we don't each get our own Navigator, which is totally fine. I met another tech creator here named Paris. I'll put his info up. He and I kind of had the same plan and brought a lot of the same equipment, so I think it should be pretty good. We're driving for like 6 to 8 hours or something like that, so a lot of time with the car, a lot of time to get some pretty cool shots. And he's working on like a S25 Ultra, I think, day in the life video. It should be pretty interesting. So I'm gonna go down, see if I can get some breakfast. I don't think we leave till 9:30, so I wanted to get a couple more drone shots of the property, maybe go check out Rancho, because it looks like a small, really cool community. So hopefully there's enough time to just walk in, maybe go to a cafe or something, grab a coffee and just kind of walk around. But first I gotta get myself ready, check what the temperature is, because last night was freezing. Not as cold as Toronto with the snow, but just not what I was expecting. Even though I had 2 layers on, pair of pants, whatever, I was done. So as you can probably tell, I made it to breakfast. It's actually very cold out here. Little flames over there to keep everybody warm. It's gonna be interesting driving the cars around with the overcast weather. I wanted to put the drone up, get some rolling shots, things like that. So we'll see how all that works. But for now, just enjoying some good food. This is actually my second plate. Demoed the first one and then remembered that I didn't record anything. So I got a second one because I'm still hungry. And then I remembered to actually take my Osmo out because I didn't want to do the full camera setup. I'm gonna crush this real quick and then go into town. Hopefully grab a quick coffee. 7:45 a.m. So got a lot done already at such an early time, which is kind of crazy for me. But I think we're supposed to leave here at 9:30. I'm gonna crush this food real quick. So we came downtown Rancho. Didn't make it very far because it looks like there's like a car meetup. There's a bunch of old school Lincoln Continentals over here. Pretty much like from here all the way down. You've got the new Lincoln 2025 off in the distance over there. And then a ton of just new vehicles. People are pulling up in crazy whips every 2 seconds. So my plan was to get coffee and kind of walk around downtown. It's hard to make it very far when there's all these cool cars around. It's already 8:39, so we've got 20 minutes before having to start to go on the drive in the Navigator. So I'm just taking a second, checking everything out, maybe quickly grab a coffee if possible,
and then just take a look at some cool whips, man. Yeah, I wasn't expecting it, but they have Lincoln and lattes and then cars and coffee both at the same time downtown Rancho. So that's why there's so many cars and just so many people here all together. I thought it was just gonna be a Lincoln thing. That's why they had all the Lincoln Continentals lined up, but then every street that you walk down has a ton of cars. There's people coming in from all over, a lot of them from LA. All in all, a pretty dope event. It's now 9:16, so I was told that I have to get my stuff ready and then meet everybody in the library area, because that's where we're gonna take off in the Navigators and go on that coastal, or I guess coast trip, and kind of see where it goes from there. All right, so we got lucky. We got one of the Black Label 2025 Lincolns in this nice blue color. We got the maiden voyage in the 2025 Lincoln Navigator. We got a Black Label. They paired us up, so I'm with my dog, Barris.
What's up?
He's whipping first because this is like a $150,000 car. I don't want to mess it up. So we're gonna see how it drives. There's a lot of features that they want us to test out, or that they're gonna let us test out. So once we hit the freeway, we get to test out the new Blue Cruise feature. We'll test it out when I'm driving too, but again, let him do it first. So if anything happens, it's on him. Got this massive panel display that's set up on 2 separate panels. This side, you can flip the widgets around. So let's say whatever you want at the time, closer to the left. Down here, you can edit that and just flip it over. So like I said, lots of cool stuff. But for now, they've got us set up on basically a preset nav path. I think we're going like 3 different spots. All the waypoints already in there. So we're just gonna chill out, enjoy the drive. So as you can see, his hands are completely off the wheel, but his eyes are still on the road. So there's a sensor right here behind the wheel that's basically tracking his eyes even through the glasses to make sure that he's looking at the roadway. There's like a safety feature that's built in. So let's say for an extended period, he's looking down at his phone, for example, it'll kind of give you a ton of warnings. And then if you still don't look at the roadway, then it kind of just pulls you off to the side, pulls over, and I think shuts the car off. I'm not 100% sure on that part, but as you can see, this would be perfect for whatever you're stuck in Toronto traffic or LA traffic, for example. It's like stop and go and you just can't be bothered. As long as you're looking straight, the car does everything for you. We are at some beach somewhere in San Diego area. Carlsbad, we're at Carlsbad. We are in Carlsbad. I'm gonna try to put the drone up because I wanna see some of the people that are surfing and stuff, see what kind of content we can get, and then take it from there. On the top, it should give you like my actual channel to follow.
Oh, to subscribe?
Yeah, subscribe.
YouTube, greatest thing in the world.
Yeah, you learn anything there. That's how I learned all this stuff. Just had a sick conversation with an older couple that I just met, Mark and Bridget. So if you guys see this video, Mark and Bridget, shout out to you guys for welcoming me here to Carlsbad Beach for the first time. You guys were super hospitable. So we stopped real quick to swap camera angles around and change things up. These roads are so fun to drive because they're just super windy, and even in a car as big as this, like, it is unreal driving and handling it through the mountains like this. So we're headed on the way to an orange grove. We just wanted to switch up the angle a little bit and get some more dynamic shots. Unfortunately, we can't put the drone up in this area. It was a no-fly zone. So this could either go one of 2 ways, either very good or very bad. I've done this setup before. We'll see how it goes. So we just finished lunch, and as we were driving back, we found this crazy spot behind us and just kind of randomly stopped here to check it out, get some more drone footage, take a couple photos of the car still, and really just reflect on how crazy things are, man. Like, thinking about when I started this YouTube channel, what, 5 years ago now, I never really expected any opportunities like this to come up. And as we said at the beginning of the video, my goal of just like being invited out to a place where everything is covered you know, this is an amazing first start. So huge thank you to Lincoln for letting me test out the 2025 Navigator and bringing me to a spot like this. But yeah, man, just super grateful, super thankful. But we're headed back now to the inn. We're gonna do a couple more stuff with the car and just check out a couple more of the features. And then from there, we've got dinner, and we'll just see where the rest of the night takes us. Here has just been immaculate, bro. Not a single complaint. Try to find a better angle. Yeah, so not a single complaint about anything that I've eaten since being here. Overall, just everything that they've done to make this comfortable for each and every single one of us has just been crazy. Like, hats off to the Lincoln team for everything that they've done. Tomorrow my flight's at 2. I gotta leave here by 11, but I wanna shoot an actual like full review of the vehicle. So this vlog is one thing, you know, having fun, showing the travel side, the behind the scenes and all of that stuff. But I do intend to shoot a full review. Had a conversation with Barris about how much stock we put into B-roll and just obviously always trying to make things look as good and as high production value as possible. But then at the same time, when you look at channels like Marquez Brownlee's autofocus, where he's filming it on an iPhone for the most part, maybe a lot of it is brand recognition, people watching it because it's Marquez. But I think at the same time, a lot of people aren't worried so much about B-roll and are worried about the information coming out. So yeah, that's kind of where my head's at right now. I'm drinking an espresso martini because I still have an edit to finish for the video that I was supposed to have done at the airport, still in Toronto. So I need a little bit of extra fuel to get that done, hence the espresso. Yeah, there's a little bit of vodka and stuff in here, but whatever, it's not enough to, to get drunk. Like, this is my only drink of the night. So yeah, man, I'm gonna head back to the room, clean up a little bit, offload all of my footage I shot at dinner. But yeah, no, this is good. Traveling and stuff like that just opens up new avenues and new lines of thinking. And I think this was definitely a step in the right direction for me. And I just hope that, you know, these opportunities continue here in 2025. So I'm gonna finish this drink, head back to the room, and then see where we're at. All right, what's up, y'all? It's been a day already. It's 8:23. As I said yesterday, my shuttle back to the airport, how's it going? My shuttle back to the airport is at 11. So I woke up at 6 and tried to go get breakfast. There was none for some reason. I guess somebody showed up late or something. So what I was doing was I went back to the cars, shot a whole bunch more content of the vehicles before everybody else woke up, which was nice. Basically got all my stuff ready, so everything is packed. Do as much as possible right now before my shuttle gets here. Sorry, brighten this up a bit. There we go. As much as possible before my shuttle gets here. So I shot all the vertical stuff because I pretty much did like no vertical while I was here. And then I had the idea of wanting to spend less time on worrying about videos with B-roll. I think I talked about this a little bit yesterday. So Barris and I were in the car, we were driving, and I was like, man, I think what holds me back as a creator sometimes is that I always feel like my videos need to have all this crazy, super cinematic B-roll. Things used to need to look extra nice. But when it comes to like a vehicle like this, yes, it's a Lincoln Navigator. Yes, it's like the most luxury vehicle or one of the big luxury vehicles in America. But then you look at channels like Marquez Brownlee and like he just on autofocus, for example, just starts recording, doesn't really have to edit too much and just talks. So I think I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna see how it goes. I'm gonna upload it on this channel. Like maybe I should make a separate auto channel or something and call it like auto show. Like, I don't know, probably taken, but either way, I'm gonna give it a shot. A rolling video, start at the front of the car, talk about the exterior a little bit, jump into the driver's seat. No B-roll, really. Maybe a little bit from the vlog, but nothing too involved. Just to get myself out of that mindset of feeling like, you know, I need to be this super high production quality when it's just me by myself still doing this essentially for fun. So like I said, I filmed a bunch of stuff. I already filmed a lot of the console stuff. My clothing's all zipped up. The random stuff is over there. Camera bag and everything all packed up already. I wanted to do like a what I carry in my tech travel bag or whatever video, but it's already 8:30. By the time I get this rolling shot done of the car, it might be too late. If I can get this banged out in like less than 30 minutes, then that would give me till about 9:15 a.m. and then I can run back, do a quick video about everything that I pack when I go on trips like these, and then kind of take it from there. So we'll see. It's 8:26. I'm gonna stop yapping. We'll see how that goes. All right, so I just got done filming the impromptu no cuts, or pretty much no cuts, review of the 2025 Lincoln Navigator. It was super fun. I have no idea how it's going to turn out because I filmed everything on the Osmo Pocket with the DJI Mic Mini. I'm kind of worried that once I take the footage off the SD card, that it's not going to be what I thought it was. But overall, like, it was nice to just, you know, film a video with very little planning, just talking about my knowledge of the vehicle and my experiences of driving it yesterday for the amount of time that we did, and just giving the insights. Like, it was very refreshing to do it that way. It's 9:34, so I've got an hour and a half to make sure that my bags are fully packed up, back up my footage, because that's just what I do. I always need 2 or 3 copies of it just for some peace of mind, and then hopefully quickly grab some food over here, because it looks like the restaurant portions finally opened up, so I guess I could just like quickly cop a meal, and then it's back to the grind of airports and making it back to Toronto. So all right, man, so we are back to the airport grind. San Diego Airport, gate 49. I got dropped off at like gate 10, and I see signs that say gate 20 to 51. And we just got run out of our parking spot. Shout out to Richard from Navigator, who was helping me film my exit sequence. We had police and security and the bus driver and everybody freaking out on us for being in a designated bus stop, which was hilarious. So I don't know if y'all ever heard of Tommy V's Pizzeria at the San Diego airport. The prices are kind of ridiculous. Like, it's $235 USD, which is like $7,000 Canadian per topping, but the pizza slaps. Like, I've been messing this thing up right now. I want to buy a second. I'm trying to savor it and like keep a slice for the flight, but I think I'm just gonna finish it all right now. There's no way. Just got to the gate and I actually was just upgraded to the Porter reserve seat, so apparently it's like a free in-flight meal. I'm at the front of the cabin, enhanced leg room, all these things that I kind of just got for whatever reason. I just wanted to quickly reflect on this trip. I never know how to end vlogs, so hopefully this will be the ending sequence. Being on this trip was like a whole new awakening for me. I've always liked creating videos. I've always liked the whole like content piece, filming, editing, all that stuff, but this makes it so much more real, and I'm just like extremely grateful and thankful. I know I've said it before, but just extremely grateful for the opportunity and, you know, the ability to be able to do stuff like this that a lot of people don't get to do, or are even just too afraid to do because they didn't want to put themselves out there and record in public and do stuff like this. But it's also given me like a newfound... Airport's so annoying, bro. I would lose my train of thought. But yeah, it's just kind of giving me like a newfound drive and desire to do this and go even harder with it. I'm not saying that I would be someone that wants to do all this travel stuff all the time, because it is a lot, it is taxing. You have a family at home and stuff, it takes away from that as well. But just being able to have these experiences, I think, is unbelievable. And honestly, I do hope that I do well enough with this task that was given to me by Lincoln with the launch of the Navigator. I want to go to Samsung Unpacked. I want to go to an Apple event. I want to get invited to all these random places that I see all these other tech creators go to. And I think this being like a first step of experiencing that just makes me feel like, one, it's now like extremely possible, and two, what's stopping me from going out and doing that, right? Every other creator kind of started out where I did, just not having anything. You know, you're buying your own products, you're buying things and returning them, etc. So if you're sitting there and you're watching this video and you are thinking about, you know, joining this whole crazy content creation stuff, and you're counting yourself out, you think it's too late, whatever the case is, it's not, man, because there's so many people out there that don't have the drive and personality or the discipline to pick up a camera and go through that process. So if you're trying to do it, you're on the fence, I say just jump all the way in. There's a niche for everybody. You have things that nobody else has, so share it with the world. So if this ends up actually being the last sequence for this vlog, I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Thumbs up, always appreciate it. Thumbs down, even if you hated it. 2 hearts in the comments, just like we do with all the other videos, so I can thank you personally. And again, shout out to the Lincoln Navigator team, both on the Canadian and the US side, because this was an incredible experience. And a huge shout out to my driver, Richard, because he went above and beyond, both driving me from the airport to the hotel, and he was my same driver on the way back. And I kind of got him into a little bit of trouble trying to shoot a sequence for me, as we talked about in the past a little bit. So huge shout out to him as well. But if that ends up being it from me, much love as always, throwing up 2 of them, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
I might two-step to the right, to the right, to the left.
And yeah, just before I leave, because I know someone out there is wondering, I used the bidet for the first time. Heated seats, heated water that sprays and does the thing. And then it has a dryer built in, bro. That was the most incredible experience of my life.